Happy December, Gemini. I'm Krista Kaiser, also known as the Vibe Curator. Here is your December Tarotscope. We are starting off with the Knight of Wands. This energy feels very heavy in learning by doing, not learning by like thinking all the time. I feel like, especially as an air sign, you can get very enveloped in the information, and it can be a little longer of a trajectory toward the practicum of it all. Pardon me. There's a need to express, and okay, let's say you love learning all of this stuff. The embodiment would then be to like have a girls' night or a friends' night or something where you all teach or like do a small presentation about something you love and have learned about for each other. This is like the most like Virgo, Gemini, air sign, coded thing in the world. But getting together and embodying it. Okay, you've learned it. Now, how do you express that to somebody? How do you practice that? How do you express that? And I think a lot of what is missing for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising right now is the expression. So this embodiment, this acting, like learning by doing, acting first, thinking later, not getting lost in the sauce mentally, but like getting out there and actually physically doing the thing, taking risks and trying stuff, and not waiting until you necessarily have enough information, but trusting that you're going to collect the information as you get along the way. Okay, I was dying there with that little throat chalk. I was choking me right before. Okay, what else do we have for December for our beautiful Geminis? Okay, that was quite the jump. Nine of Pentacles, treat yourself. If you ever watched Parks and Rec, there is an episode annually where Tom and Donna get together and they have a treat yourself day. Nine of Pentacles to me is a treat yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a day, but it's like living loud with luxury. It's allowing yourself to enjoy the fruits of your labor, but to also like, you've worked hard for these resources, enjoy it. It can be something as small as like, okay, you are a coffee fiend, and instead of spending $7 each day on a coffee at your favorite whatever cafe, you either invest in really fucking good coffee beans, or you buy yourself like the top of the line accoutrements for the coffee, and you can make your little foam whip, not whatever situation at home for yourself, and like enjoy that luxury. It could be something as small as that, to like, treating yourself to the thing that you've had your eye on forever. Yes, it's Christmas. Yes, that's the funniest thing about being an adult, is that like a lot of people have adult money. So you can get the things that you want when you want them, but it's also like sometimes we deny our own wants and needs because there's always something else that these resources could be going toward. And this is the card that's like giving you the permission to, within reason, obviously, we're not trying to put ourselves in financial danger. Gail Vaz Oxlade, if you're Canadian, you know that name from Slice. She would caution against that. So, but this is more so about like, if you see something in the impulse aisle at Winners, buy it for yourself. Like, it's cute, enjoy. It doesn't always have to be small or big, but it's even about treating yourself. If it's like, okay, I've been dying, I need a haircut, and I've been denying myself a haircut, then get the fucking haircut. Like, go to the place that does the gorgeous scalp massage, and you get the little like beautiful treatment, and you can soak up all of that luxury for yourself, and off you go. Ooh. And then buy yourself the product on the way out, so that like when you go home and you light the candle or wash your hair, you can bring yourself back to that luxury. Actually, I'm obsessed with that. Okay. I hope you cannot hear Shrimp cleaning herself. I finally got her to settle. Okay, this one, yay. Guys, this is a really good month for you. 10 of Pentacles upright. Things becoming like coming full circle. Again, Pentacles, and it's like the literal next card after the 9 of Pentacles. So this is about like your resources are there. There is a legacy. There is a protection around that. This is like like a very happy card. This is a very happy ending. This is like community will support you because you support community. You give what you receive, and that energy gives and goes back tenfold. Very exciting. I'm like trying to, this feels very hyper specific for somebody, but like I feel like whether it's like at your Christmas whatever like party gala situation, you get the promotion that like is your dream thing, your partner, like you've got the kids, like it's the whole thing or whatever it is. It's like this is somebody's like very fucking happy ending coming, and not ending necessarily, but like rainbow full circle beautiful moment. And this is very exciting. A lot of pentacles, a lot of resources. This is, yes, resources like money, time, energy. This could be health, like whatever you've been doing for yourself is really giving back to you. But this really does feel heavy, and like you support a lot of people. The work that you do, the energy that you pour into people is coming back to full circle. Like whether it's maybe you have a business or you've been a manager or in a position of authority, and somebody comes back and is like, listen, you have really whatever changed my life, the way that you helped me in this situation, you taught me a lot, whatever, I appreciate it. You could be getting a new job, who knows? But this is a really, really exciting time for you. December is, it's like once you get out of your head, once you get into that embodiment and start like acting as if, it pays off immediately for you, because there's already things that are like waiting in the in the rafters or whatever, and it's just like they're pulling the energies. You open the door and like the energy is pulling all of the air is pulling all of the energy forward to you. Okay. What else can we tell beautiful Gemini about December 2025? Yeah? Okay. Well, are we sure? No. Okay. Wonderful. I love when you change your mind on me mid-card. What else can we tell beautiful Gemini? Oh my goodness. Let's try this again, angel pies. What can we tell Gemini about December 2025? What does Gemini need to know? What's coming at them for December 2025? Thank you. Two of Wands. This is a checkpoint. This is a milestone where you're looking at, and it may not even be like a major milestone, but it's definitely like a place where you're stopping and you're looking around and you're like, okay, I see what's ahead of me. I see where I have to go. And I'm really excited about the momentum and the there's like no distractions on this course. Like you know exactly where you're heading, you know exactly where you're going towards, and there is this balance of like, I see the work that I have to do, I'm leaving some magic for this, but I also am really excited for where I'm at and where I'm going. Again, maybe it's like this end of the year wrap up of like, you've seen how far you've come, and you've maybe even surpassed the goals that you've set for yourself for 2025. And you're at this point where you're looking towards 2026 and game planning, and whether that's like with your partner, with your, like that could be your romantic partner, your business partner, or your bosses, whatever, your team, or even just yourself. And you're like, you're assessing and you're looking around and you're celebrating where you've gotten to, but you're also like, okay, we've still got some work to go, but I'm very excited for this. I can celebrate this moment and still take that momentum and move forward with it. Holy moly. Okay. Oh. Even within this moment and all of this cause for celebration, there is a little shadow work that will be coming up in December. I feel like with the end of a year, you know, again, wrap up. It's that look back, it's that evaluation, it's that reflection. And this isn't just, you know, accolades and accomplishments. It's also like emotions, things that you've healed through or looked at, and didn't know you had to heal from or work towards healing through. So the moon, like, there is a lot of, maybe not a lot, but there is some shadow work that's going to be coming up for you in September that is calling for your attention, that it's not going to take away from any of these accomplishments. It's simply just going to exist. So many things can exist at the same time, you know? And it's this like duality, this learning of like how to honor it and not get, not lose sight of all the wonderful things that are happening just because maybe one trigger came up or like one thing has kind of overshadowed, even just for a moment, your joy. Okay, let's wrap this. Ooh. Here we go. A business card fell off my desk, and that's what I picked up in addition to the card. Ace of Cups, emotions overflowing, but like in a good way. You've got a lot to give. Your cup is overflowing, and it's going to be, because of getting out of your head, because of getting into this embodiment, there's going to be a lot that you can access that you haven't previously been able to access. And this is really good. This is like creativity. This is, you almost need something to pour this into. And so whether it's writing or art, singing, acting, running, like whatever your creative outlet is, it's calling for you towards maybe the end of this month, but definitely throughout this month. Happy December. Toodles, Geminis.